Good morning, YouTube. Hard Worker 12 here, looking very much like a cop this morning, but I'm not a cop. I'm driving my Jetta TDI SportWagen. Another fuel economy update. The very last tank that I did in this car was primarily just commuting back and forth to work, which is mostly highway. A little bit of city driving in there, and also some stop and go traffic, being stuck in traffic on the freeway. It averaged 34.0 miles per gallon for that tank. This is the third one of these videos that I've made, and I've noticed comments on both of the other two that indicate that what I am getting in this car is low for what most other people are experiencing, even in these Volkswagen TDI models that have had the emissions fix done to them, which should lower the fuel economy, and clearly in the case of my car has. So for the first time since I've had this car, I'm taking a road trip in it. I'm going up to South Lake Tahoe. So right now I'm on Highway 395. I'm not hypermiling. I'm just kind of going with the flow of traffic and sticking pretty close to the speed limit. And we'll see how it does. I don't expect this first tank to be that great because it's primarily uphill. I started at an elevation of like 200 feet and I'm going up to 6,500 feet. So fuel economy on this one's not going to set any records, but I'll probably do better going home because that's mostly downhill. So I'll check back in with you when I got to fill it up. Okay, so update. Made it to Tahoe. This car did something I've never had any other car do. Get from Orange County, California to the Lake Tahoe Basin in one tank of fuel. I just filled up. I went 468.4 miles on 12.192 gallons of diesel, which gave me 38.4 miles per gallon, which to date is the best average I've had in this car. It's a 1.4 mpg higher than the revised highway EPA estimate after the TDI fix, and that was uphill, so pretty happy with that. We'll see how I do on the way home. In a few days I'll probably do better because that's downhill, so we'll see you then. Everybody, Hard Worker 12 again with my TDI update. It's a few days later. Can you tell my beard's coming in? So driving around Tahoe, I got in 151 miles, I averaged 36.0 miles per gallon, which incidentally is the second best tank. It wasn't really a tank, it was 151 miles, but second best reading I've gotten since I started keeping track of this. Maybe the altitude agrees with this car, or maybe it was because it was a lot of slower highway driving up there, I guess, I don't know. I'm currently on my way back home. I filled up right before I left. I'm at a rest stop somewhere on Interstate 5 right now. So my goal is to crack 40 for this tank, which I haven't done yet with this car. See if I can do it. I'm not really hypermiling, kind of just sticking to the speed limit. I got the air conditioner on. I'm not making myself nuts here. So I'll catch up with you later. Man, it's dark in here. All right, YouTubers, I just made it home. Final fuel economy calculations today. I went 528.4 miles on 12.038 gallons of fuel, which gives me 43.89 miles per gallon. So that's almost 7 miles per gallon more than the EPA says this car, oh, I got some more light, says this car should get after the TDI fix. So that's pretty good. A lot of downhill, almost pure highway, so 43.89. I finally broke 40 on a tank. I'm happy about that. Sorry I'm not getting the numbers some of you other fine people are with these cars, but doing my best. So anyway, as a takeaway, what I've noticed, I think, with this car, and it kind of makes sense if you think about it, when the engine's under load, uphill, stop and go traffic, accelerating consistently puts it under a load, or speeds, I think, above 70 miles an hour is kind of the magic number. That's where your fuel economy really drops off. on these fixed TDIs, and I'm a little bit of a go-getter on the road, so I do spend some time above 70, which is maybe why I'm not consistently hitting the 40 mile per gallon number, or I'm driving around in town too much. But it kind of makes sense if you think of the fix that they had to do. You know, the emissions cheating was really when the engine was under load. That's when diesel engines produce the most harmful stuff, and so it must be burning more fuel to burn cleaner, I guess, under load, near as I can tell. So if you have one of these, try to keep your speed down and you'll get better mileage. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.